Good afternoon. This is a part of the class that is essential for communication. The topic in this part of the class is time management. Time management. And the big question is the following. Do you manage time, or does time manage you? We have to start the lesson with this question of do a part give you. This question with do a part gives you. The questions: are you on time? Say when you have a class, when you have a meeting, when you start work, when you meet a friend. Do you prefer to show up late or early? To show, mostrar, mostrarte, presentarte. Do you like to be busy, or do you like to have an easy schedule? Schedule, horario. Do you manage time, or does time manage you? So you see, this is also part of the questionnaire. What would you do? What would you do? Remember that I said that this was ¿qué harías? If you had a few extra hours in a day, how much time do you spend sleeping? Do you wish, like this is like desear, right? You could sleep more. Remember could. Could is a polite way of saying something similar as when you say podría in Spanish. Do you think time moves slowly or quickly? How important is time in your culture? And when I say culture, is time the same where you were born or where you come from as what time is here for, say, people in the United States? In your culture, is it polite, amable, to always show up on time or to show up a little late? If you are meeting friends if you are going to meet friends at 4, is it a good idea to get to the place at 4 or maybe 4:30? Where you are from, where you come from, how is it here, where you live now? Do you think people in America are too concerned with time? Are you concerned with time? I'm here giving a sample paragraph, but it was also part of an oral exchange in class. For me, time is money, somebody says. I am always in time because I like to make a good impression on those who I meet. I prefer to get up early whenever I have an appointment because it gives me more time to prepare and be always ahead of time. I like to have an easy schedule. However, my schedule is very busy and I barely have spare time. If I want to finish with a concluding sentence for this part, the same way I started, but remember that the topic sentence and the concluding sentence, they are both part of the same paragraph. Say that here I'm going to repeat what I said in the topic sentence, but with different words. I can say, let me see, for me, time is money. We should manage time because wasting time equals wasting money. So let me just improve on this part of the formatting. And now I have completed my paragraph. Okay? Somebody wanted to say more, and notice how another student came and said, I think time manages me because I cannot get a hold of time to do things that I like, and I am always in a rush. If I had a few extra hours a day, I would, and I have to add here, I would go to the gym or go out shopping with my daughter because that is what I enjoy the most. So this student said that she or he, well, that says she because of daughter here, that time manages this person with my, because that is what I enjoy the most. And then I've got to think about a concluding part here. But the person who wrote this did not have in mind to finish because she knew, sabía, that somebody else, another student, was coming to say something else. So notice how what the other student is going to say has to do with what both students said before. This student comes and says, I spent around 6 hours or sometimes 5 hours sleeping every day. But I wish I could spend, desearía, ojalá, I could spend 8 hours or more sleeping since I always feel tired, because same meaning, I think time moves very quickly. I am always in a rush, deprisa, to get my duties and responsibilities done. Deberes y responsabilidades. In my culture, time is not as important as it is here because Cubans love to enjoy rather than being punctual. I believe that Cubans like to show up late on purpose. It is not seen as impolite, the opposite of polite, unless a no ser que you have a business meeting. I think that people in America are too much concerned about time, les preocupa mucho, because business is first. I'm going to check this because business is first. We need a comma because we're putting two sentences together with a conjunction, and their philosophy is time is money. So notice that each student, when they participated, they follow the idea of time is money. Time, so if you waste time, that equals to waste money. And this person thinks that time manages her. And then another person comes and says how she spends time and why managing time is different if you think about people here in the United States or people from other places. So this person is giving the example of Cubans. So why am I presenting this to you? Because the topic is this one. You've got the questions, you've got sample paragraphs, and a presentation from beginning to end. And now this is what you're going to do, and I'm going to write it here, right? So now on your own, okay, so read the questions and the other students ideas first. Or let me say here so that you can see the sequence. Let me say here first, comma, read the questions. This has to be then small case letter. I'm taking advantage of this to teach you the grammar also. Read the questions and the other students' ideas first. Then I'm going to say here second, answer the questions. Third, You see I have to write period because it is the end of the sentence. Okay, third, and it's not third, it's third. Use the answers to write a dialogue finally write a paragraph with your position. I manage time. I manage time because time manages me, because let me fix this here position, right? Because so you have like a dialogue to practice oral portions and the writing to practice a writing portion in class. Then after discussing together as a class, you are going to create a PowerPoint presentation of 6 slides with the title Time Management. Okay, so this is the part of the class that you're going to be doing for reading, listening input, oral portion, and writing portion. And I'm going to save this activity to later share it with you. I'm going to save it in my desktop to later share it with you.